Welcome back to the War Krieg channel. Today we bring you a brand new episode, and as always, you can expect the most intense and exciting highlights straight from the battlefield. Sit back, relax, and let's dive right into this action-packed episode together. Do you think Russians never surrender? Well, that's not true. They definitely do. In this clip, you can clearly see the soldier throwing away his weapon in panic and choosing to run for safety instead of fighting any longer. In this episode, we witness a truly remarkable scene. The footage shows a group of Russian soldiers cautiously moving along the tree line. One of them immediately stands out because he is carrying a large container filled with fuel. The Ukrainian drone operators instantly recognize the opportunity and decide to strike. They launch an FPV drone, which quickly gains speed, closes the distance, and crashes directly into the soldier holding the canister. The explosion is devastating. The drone's charge itself is destructive, but the additional fuel from the container multiplies the blast, turning it into fiery chaos. A massive detonation follows, with bright flames and thick smoke rising high into the air. Just look closely at the aftermath. There is almost nothing left where only seconds earlier the soldiers were moving. This is another clever way to use FPV drones. The footage clearly shows how, during the dark hours of the day, Ukrainian operators spotted a lone Russian patrol soldier and decided to set up an ambush. They carefully landed the drone directly on the road. Because of the darkness, the soldier never noticed it. At the right moment, the motors powered up, and the drone eliminated the target. The explosion was powerful and dramatic. The footage clearly shows the aftermath of the strike, smoke and debris scattering all around. The soldier is completely neutralized. Here's a short insert showing exactly how you should not try to escape from an FPV drone. Just look at this soldier. He attempted to run away, but his actions only made things worse. In this footage, we can see 3 enemy soldiers trying to move discreetly before taking cover inside a house. However, hiding in such buildings does not protect them from being targeted. It is clear that these structures also become objectives, since the enemy uses them for defense and concealment. To fight effectively and gain results, it is necessary to strike not only enemy forces, but also their positions, fortifications, and shelters. This is how an advantage is achieved on the battlefield. Without destroying such strongholds, it would simply be impossible to stop the enemy's advance and secure victory. In this segment, we see footage of Russian soldiers desperately trying to escape, but failing to do so. FPV drones leave them with absolutely no chance to run away. No matter how fast they attempt to move, the drone inevitably closes in on its target. Ukrainian operators control their machines with confidence and precision. Every movement of the enemy is tracked, and the drone quickly shortens the distance. This footage clearly demonstrates that against modern technology, there is simply no escape. Let's take a look at this footage. Here, Ukrainian soldiers spot a group of Russian troops trying to hide in a tree line. They move in zigzags, attempting to dodge and find cover, but all of it proves useless. FPV drones chase them step by step, leaving no chance of escape. Every maneuver of the enemy is tracked in real time, and the strikes land with pinpoint precision. No matter how hard they try to conceal themselves, it does not work. These scenes once again show how modern technology allows full control of the battlefield, leaving the enemy with nowhere to hide. It looks like he drifted into his own thoughts, even opening his mouth in surprise. And here we see the final hits. FPV drones continue to strike, delivering additional blows that completely neutralize the remaining enemy. These attacks finish the job, leaving the opponent without any chance to recover. What we are watching is the elimination of those who survived the first explosions. As a result, the enemy's positions are entirely cleared. Let's take a look at this moment. Just a few seconds after disembarking from the vehicle, a drone strikes the building. The shelter is hit with pinpoint accuracy, and the enemy's position is completely neutralized. In this footage, we see a drone spotting a rare target, a Russian launcher. Such equipment poses a serious threat, so the operators waste no time. The drone quickly sets its course and delivers a precise strike. As a result, the system is completely disabled. In this extended segment, we witness a whole series of FPV drone strikes against enemy positions. At first glance, it may look like the soldiers are trying to dodge the attacks, but every maneuver they make ends in failure. The drones operate systematically and methodically. First, they search for targets, then they wait for the right moment, and finally, they rush in with pinpoint precision. It is clearly visible that Russian troops attempt to use natural cover, lie flat on the ground, or change direction, but the drones still manage to catch them. FPV technology allows the machines to follow targets even across difficult terrain, instantly correcting their course when needed. Ukrainian operators control them with confidence, showing remarkable skill in every scene. Explosions follow one after another, and the enemy cannot change the outcome. Each strike is marked by the familiar sound of buzzing motors, followed by a direct hit. Sometimes the drone passes just meters away, only to adjust its path and strike the target moments later. For the soldiers on the ground, it feels like being hunted by something impossible to escape. This section is especially illustrative because it compiles many such moments in a row. We see attempts to run, to hide behind trees, to crouch in craters or bushes, but none of these efforts succeed. The drones always find their mark and finish the job. Once again, this proves how effective modern weaponry has become. FPV drones symbolize a new phase of warfare, where reaction speed and accuracy redefine the rules of combat. This sequence makes it absolutely clear: the enemy has no real chance of escape. And this is still far from everything. Dozens of similar clips appear every day, as Ukrainian FPV drones continue their relentless hunt for the enemy. This technology changes the very nature of combat, turning every encounter into a precise operation where almost nothing is left to chance. Thank you for watching, dear viewers. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss upcoming episodes. Leave a comment to share your thoughts about this video and the current situation. See you soon in the next upload here on War Krieg.